they politely and universally declined. So at this point, we had a design for our first product. We thought we were following the sorts of cautions I'm giving you this morning, and we couldn't find any money with the traditional venture capital investors in Raleigh. So we came to a group here in Wilmington of people that we knew, including and primarily the people in the Wilmington Investor Network and at Harbor Island with Carlos and Chad and that team there, and some other individuals. And we went to them with the idea that, look, we think for $4 million, not $1 billion, but for $4 million, we can put this program together, we can build our first product, we can place it in the sales force and get it out there in 5 or 6 years, not 15 or 20, and be successful. We still had about 15 or 20,000 bucks left of the money I had put in at this time, and went out there and asked for $4 million. Well, we got $650,000 was the best we could do with that story of ours. So we printed up some stationery, and we put together a request for proposal and bid our first product, the development services and manufacturing services on that first product to the major international players that offered those kinds of services to us. The bid we liked best was from a company then called Cardinal Health. And they proposed to build that product for us for $3 million plus $2 million up front for a license for the technology that makes it melt in your mouth. I went to them and said, we really like your proposal. It was actually the least expensive of them all. That's why we liked it. We really like your proposal. We are eager to be your partner. There's just one problem. I haven't got $2 million. I said, how about we give you $100,000? And then if it works, because you say you're good at this too, so if it works, if you're good and it works, we'll pay you along the way from the success, and we'll give you a royalty on the sales if it ever makes it to the marketplace. And they happily were persuaded of the prospects of that first product and willing to jump in that challenge with us, and other than $100,000 be at risk for all their money. So that worked out really well for us. We had some early successes. We raised an additional $1.6 million through the same crowd of local or largely local investors at Wynn and Harbor Island and others, Emergent Growth out of Florida. We raised and paid back about $1.2 million in debt. We raised and still have outstanding another couple $1 million in debt. So from the day we raised our first outside money, which was August of 2003, until the day our first product launched, it's out there on the market now. This is that first product with our partners, Salix Pharmaceuticals. It's in Walgreens. We got to the real estate we were after there. From that day was about 6.25 years, not 15 or 20 years. Our total equity capital we raised was $2.5 million, not $1 billion. And we've got about $3 million in debt outstanding. We've got a product on the market. We've got another one we'll be filing for approval with the FDA by the end of this year, and a third one that goes into development this fall. We've had lots of troubles, lots of surprises, lots of lucky breaks, lots of bad breaks, lots of scary moments, lots of wonderful moments, high fives, nail biters, all of that. We are certainly not a slam dunk success as I stand here today, and we have lots of hard, challenging work ahead of us to do. But it's all very gratifying, too, to be a nearly successful entrepreneurial company. And it's worth reflecting a little bit about how it happened for us. How have we achieved success so far? And most importantly, how have we weathered all those real-world attacks, setbacks, roadblocks, loose bowel, scary moments that we all face out there as entrepreneurs? Well, we've done it by sticking to those points that Richard and Kirk and I are making this morning as we talk to you. We began by solving a real-world problem that could be fixed with patented, protected, successful technologies that we could gain exclusive access to, so we're protected, all for a fair price. The value that solution created was considerably higher than the cost of the capital it took to build it. We raised smart, patient money with people that we're close to and that are close to us and are rooting for us all along the way. We've, in fact, been able to go back to them 4 different times to get more money when we saw acceleration opportunities in our business model. We constantly seek the opinions of others, doctors, patients, pharma companies, regulatory experts, everybody that is in this world we're in, and ask them if we're doing the right things or what else we could do to make it better. And we make changes when their input tells us we ought to make changes, even if it's not part of our original plan, even if we didn't think of it ourselves. And we've learned to be a good partner. We've learned that we can create as much value and flexibility and real-world market connections as any other way by being a good partner with the people we work with every day. We learn to treat them like real partners. We share information with them on our successes and our failures. We ask for their advice. We ask for their help. We quickly share upside values with them, and we don't hesitate to ask them to share with us when something goes south or sideways. That kind of collaboration and joint commitment is priceless, and we have benefited immeasurably from it. I appreciate the chance to tell you a little bit of our story this morning. I'm honored to be part of this terrific event that recognizes the entrepreneurial capabilities in this great area of ours. I encourage all of you who have started businesses to keep your eyes and your ears on the real world, on the real marketplace, and keep adjusting your solution to fit that feedback you're getting all the time about what the world needs out there. I encourage those of you who are thinking about starting a business to spend a lot of time up front being sure you're solving a real problem that the world acknowledges already exists, and you're bringing something new and protectable and valuable to. And be sure you found that good, flexible, patient capital that'll stay behind you, and then go for it, and keep on going for it. Rosemary DiPaolo said that entrepreneurship has been a part of our national character since our country's founding. So I'll leave you now with a famous quote from probably our first entrepreneur, Benjamin Franklin. Entrepreneurial revolutionaries here in the room today. We must all hang together, or we will surely hang separately. Thank you very much.